there is that concern of isolation. So what can we do or caregivers do that will help with them not isolating as much?
That is really hard. Because I think about my own family, my own grandparents, I think about my in-laws. It's difficult. You're comfortable at home. You're surrounded by all of the things that are familiar. It's safe for you. It's like a feeling of safety. Security. It may not be safe if you are to identify the risk factors, but it feels safe.
Right.
And it's what during COVID, it's what I said about our nursing home residents. I said, these are the most resilient people. Some of them lived through the Depression. They lived through World War. They lived through, you name it. They lived through things that we would, had difficulty, and they just bounced back. The majority of them really just took it as, there's a bump in the road, and this is not my first rodeo. And it was amazing to see. And so I find that the people are at home that appear to be isolating and withdrawn, and it does happen, of course. It's a little hard to break through to that because it's a way of life, and I'm used to it, and I'm strong, and I'm independent. And so a couple of the things that we can do when providing, have the opportunity to provide that home care is, like I said earlier, by connecting them with families.
Yes.
We have families that are all over the country now, and, connecting them through technology is a wonderful tool. And so we, with activities and communication with families and friends, we also provide transportation. So we can take the client from their home. Maybe they were a Rotarian, and bring them to a Rotary meeting. Maybe they worked for the city hall. We bring them to visit their old friends. Maybe they have friends at a nursing home or friends in their own home, council on aging, you name it. We can provide, that transportation and that companionship to help them remain engaged. And then one thing that we're starting this month, we're really excited about, is a client social. And so you have all of these caregivers in the homes, and I haven't met a fourth of them because they're in homes working.
Right. Yeah.
Some come by, but not all. And I've visited some homes, but I just haven't been able to meet everyone. So we're encouraging our clients that are all over the 8 parishes to come for a little social, kind of a meet and greet, and just visit. And if we have a caregiver on staff at that time, we're going to have the caregiver drive them here. But if we're not working at that time, we're encouraging the primary caregiver, the wife, the son, whoever it may be, to bring the client in to have some connection. And maybe we can connect some of these clients together, and just kind of be a catalyst for that. We're doing what we can. We can't just solve that issue. If someone doesn't want to leave home, we'll bring it to them. But if they're willing to take that risk and leave, we want to provide them an opportunity to come here and maybe tell their story. We're going to archive and help them archive their life stories. And, maybe that's something they can continue at home with their families, which is the goal.
That's wonderful. And I noticed on LinkedIn, one of your posts, I saw that one of your caregivers, and I'm sure many of them, but this post showed one of your caregivers doing an activity with, I think it was a box they were decorating.
In a box, yeah. We did something fun a couple of years ago. We developed an activity corner so that our caregivers can come by and check things out to do with games and puzzles and all different types of things for different stages of dementia, as well as just the elderly, for entertainment, things that they can do. And we also, Life Profile allows us to do a survey of the activities that they enjoy doing. What did they like to do when they were young? Did they enjoy gardening? Well, can we make a little above the ground raised garden box, a flower box for them or with them? So just always, wanting to know, it's all about them. What type of music do they enjoy listening to? What type of movies, that they like the old movies, sitting down and popping some popcorn and just watching a movie with them, providing that companionship.